So what equipment do you need to be on camera for video socials, or just even on your own shooting these little headshot videos to put on YouTube? Hi, I'm Mark Bullock. I'm the co-founder of Videosocials.net and PhoneBlogger.net. And I'm going to group things. I'm going to give you some pointers rather than specific equipment. And I'm going to group things into three areas. And that is probably subpar, quality or good enough, and really great. So let's look at the camera to start with. So your laptop, your device probably has a camera, probably is okay for use. If it's not 1080p HD, and there's two types of HD standing for high definition, 720 or 1080p. If it's anything less than 1080p, it may be questionable. So a 1080p Logitech, and there's lots of other brands. Again, I don't want to get into specific models because with all of the sourcing issues that we've had of late, who knows? Just make sure that it's something that's well rated. And I do suggest a name brand that you can trust. I happen to have a Logitech 1080p, works fantastic. My laptop one was not so great. And the top tier, which is what you see when you see people who are really established on YouTube that are doing lifestyle videos and things like that. Those are digital SLRs. Those can go into the thousands of dollars, right? So 50 to 150 bucks for a camera is absolutely fine and will work terrific for this. That's what I'm using. Comes to a microphone. Well, your built-in microphone is usually the cheapest electronic component in your entire device. You could have a $2,000 computer, and if you're using the microphone that's built in, it's probably 50 cents worth of gear. So spend $30 to $100 and get a microphone. What type of microphone? I use a studio mic because I'm not the kind that gets up and walks around and talks, as an example. If I was doing that, then I would use a lapel mic, preferably wireless, but again, not absolutely necessary. Lighting, you can use anything that puts off a soft white light. So whether that be ring lights, whether that be lamps from Walmart, just make sure that it's diffuse. In other words, it's not a spotlight directly on you, and that you've got multiple sources of light, hopefully bouncing off of walls and ceilings and stuff like that, so that you don't get, especially if you wear glasses, lights that are right in it. And then the big one, what device? Well, we recommend that you use either a laptop or a desktop computer with a webcam. Why? Because on the smaller devices, it's difficult to deal with, tablets, cell phones, things like that. It's difficult to deal with being able to keep track of other people on the screen. And in video socials, it's a social environment, and we have each other as an audience. Very difficult to do that on a tablet and or a cell phone. The other thing is you want it to be stable. So here's the bonus. Wherever your camera is sitting, wherever your microphone is connected to, have it be stable, not necessarily sitting in your lap, where every time you jiggle just a tiny little bit, the camera is jostling all over the place. So in my case, I have a desk that's rock solid. If you don't have that, just make sure that it's stable and that you don't bump into it while you're using it. The computer itself doesn't need to be the latest and greatest, but it helps if you've got a solid internet connection, preferably wired versus wireless, and that you've got a device that doesn't have a bunch of other programs running and a bunch of browser tabs open at the same time. So again, these are just general tips. I've done a number of videos at videosocials.net/academy that talks about more of these items in depth. Hope you found it valuable. And again, I'm Mark Bullock, the co-founder of Videosocials.net. Have a great day.